99.9.
ABSC.
Jiggle me timbers, you are gorgeous. Yes, and you got a movie opening up on Friday. And by the way, I saw it last night. Jiggle me timbers! That was a long 2.5 hours, boy. I'm sorry.
Hey, Max, you've been saying that all morning, jiggle me timbers. Where'd you get that?
Well, maybe it'll be my new catchphrase. I didn't know I had to clear everything with the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah, whoa,
Hey.
careful, boss. Willie will beat the crap out of your kneecap.
Or higher, even.
You guys.
No, hey, no, I think it'll catch on. Jiggle me timbers! Looking for wife number 2, you know?
Better check upstairs.
Oh my God. That's what's his name from the radio.
Max Hudson.
A gas leak at Max Hudson's house. Oh, he's gonna have a field day with this.
Yeah.
Start running it. Don't tell me, Kimberly, that you actually believe in the sanctity of marriage.
I do.
Kimberly can even spell sanctity.
I bet she can't even...
I'll turn the gas off.
Say say.
Sanctity.
Close enough! Close enough!
Mr. Monk?
Yeah?
I'm sorry to bother you at home. I read about you on the internet, and I looked up your address. I don't know where else to go. My sister Jeanette died 4 weeks ago. There was a gas fireplace in the bedroom. It was turned on, and she was asphyxiated. This is a copy of the coroner's inquest. They said it was an accident. But Mr. Monk, Jeanette never used that fireplace. I know he killed her.
Uh-oh.
What?
There's only 39 shoes, or there's one missing.
Mr. Monk, is that important right
Well,
now?
it's like a dark brown Romano loafer. It's about a size 10.5 or 11, I guess.
Okay.
That's a 10.5.
Okay. So, Mr. Monk, Jeanette was found here.
Yeah. So she turned it like this, and then forgot it was on? No. Oh. Look at this. It's just dried.
Oh, no.
Dried leaves. Fire would have burned them or charred them. This thing hasn't been used in months, if ever.
That's what I was saying. It couldn't have been an accident. Oh.
Whoa. So, you have the inventory there?
Yes.
Are there any matches or cigarette lighters in the room?
No.
No matches anywhere. That makes no sense. She died on the 15th?
Yeah, that's right. 2 days before her 10th wedding anniversary. They always did something special, go on a big trip. Last year they went to Cabo.
But not this year. Look, July 17th, 10th anniversary, Natalie. Nothing written, nothing planned, nothing erased.
He knew she wouldn't be around.
Linda, I think you're right. I think he killed her.
Alrighty then. So, just for the record, you're here because of my sister-in-law.
Loony Linda.
That's right, Loony Linda, who thinks I murdered my wife. Isn't that charming?
Oh.
So you think I murdered my wife, even though I was right here, on the air, live, when she died?
Well, I do have a few questions.
Of course.
Because from what I've seen, it seems unlikely that bedroom fireplace was ever used. According to the crime scene photos, the fireplace flue was closed and there were no matches anywhere.
You don't think what happened to Jeanette was an accident, do you? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Just between us, man to man. I loved Jeanette, but she was sick. She was clinically depressed.
Depressed?
Yeah. Her own family didn't even know. She turned on the gas, closed the door, and...
Suicide.
Yeah, I tried everything. See, you happy now?
Was she seeing a doctor, a psychiatrist?
She never went. She wouldn't go.
And she didn't even tell her sister. And you dealt with this clinical depression by mocking her on the air and not making any plans for your anniversary. I'm not buying it. You killed her.
How? How could I possibly have killed her? The house was locked. I was on the radio.
I don't know yet. According to your publicist...
You know what? No, that's it. That's it. You have any questions for me, you talk to my lawyer.
Okay, he was on the radio, doing a show, and the house was locked.
Locked and bolted from the inside.
The little window in the back was open, but only 8 inches.
Not big enough for a little person, which has already been established scientifically.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Oh, he's got it. Oh,
Is that a loafer?
Yeah, I think so.
here he comes.
A brown Ramato loafer, size 10 1/2.
How do you know that?
Oh, hello again. He's not bothering you, is he?
No, just curious. Where did he get that shoe?
Oh, hell. It's not yours, is it? I am so sorry. He has a thing for shoes. I don't know where he got this shoe. He just had it when we got back from our vacation.
You were on vacation?
Hawaii. We go every July.
Who was watching the dog?
Oh, you're not going to believe it. I still can't believe it. Max Hudson. He just volunteered. I mean, you think a guy like that would have better things to do?
Linda. I don't know the legal definition of harassment, but this is pretty close.
Mr. Hudson, that's a search warrant. You've been duly served.
Sure, okay. Knock yourself out. You'll just embarrass yourselves again.
It's over, Max. We know how you did it. We know what you were doing every day at 2 o'clock.
You were next door.
That's right, I was. I was house sitting. I was watering their plants.
Nah, you were training their dog.
We replayed a tape of the show you made the morning your wife died. That was the day you introduced your new catchphrase, jangle my tenders.
Jiggle me timbers, sir.
Jiggle me timbers.
You never said it before that day. Or since. I'm a big fan. Well, I was. Unless you're not guilty, in which case we're all really sorry about all of this. Although I'm pretty sure you're guilty. But if you're not, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is insane.
Well, it's easy enough to prove. Let's do it.
Out on Friday, I saw it last night. Jiggle me timbers!
Hey, Max, where'd you get that jiggle me timbers? You've been saying it all.
The new catchphrase, that was your command. That dog was your accomplice. You worked with him every day for a month. You trained him to murder your wife. That morning, you could have been 100 miles away. You left his cage open and a radio on. All you had to do was go on the air and give the command.
You knew Jeanette would be fast asleep.
You knew she'd never wake up. Oh, here he comes.
You made one big mistake. Your partner, your accomplice, he's got a thing for shoes. He stole one of yours and brought it home.
So is he under arrest?
Yes, he is.
Thank you, Mr. Monk. Thank you.
You heard the lady, Max. You're under arrest. Give me your hands.
You're not laughing now, are you? Are you?
No. I'm not laughing.
Join the club.
Let's go.
Can I help you?
My name is Linda Kloster. My husband is Patrick Kloster.
The chess player.
I was just reading about him. He's some sort of super genius, like off the charts.
Yes, Patrick has an IQ of 180, 4 points higher than Albert Einstein's.
What can I do for you?
Oh, it's my husband. He's going to kill someone.
How do you know?
He told me. He talks about it all the time. He says he has a perfect plan. He says it's foolproof and that he'll never get caught.
Did he say who he's going to kill?
Yes. It's me. He's going to kill me. He said he's going to kill me. In fact, he tells me every day. As I'm going to bed, he'll say, "Good night, sweetheart. It won't be long now."
Why don't you go to the police?
I can't prove anything, and he knows it. It'll be his word against mine.
Well, can't you leave? Go someplace?
You mean hide from Patrick? Impossible. I mean, he'd find me in 2 minutes. He's a chess grandmaster, the best in the world. He can anticipate my every move. Murdering me is going to make him a fortune. He's taken out a $10 million insurance policy on my life.
Did he say when he...
No, but it'll be soon. And when he left this morning, the way he kissed me, it was different. You know, the way he smiled. It's definitely coming.
And it's another victory for Patrick Kloster.
We didn't have any green tea, but I found some Earl Grey.
Mr. Monk.
Not now. Not now.
You can't blame yourself.
Yes, I can. What did the paramedics say?
Probable heart attack.
He killed her. He said he would kill her, and he did it.
Okay. Okay, there was no alarm. There was no one in the house, just the housekeeper and the cook. No signs of trauma or suffocation.
Poison.
No, housekeeper said she hadn't eaten all day. Breakfast, lunch.
So how did he do it?
I don't know.
This is a funeral home, Mr. Monk. My wife has just passed. I find that grin on your face rather inappropriate.
You know how you did it.
You still think I murdered my wife?
You set a trap.
Like the poison pawn.
Oh, you've been chatting with some chess masters. Good for you.
When I was in your bedroom on Wednesday, I noticed a few things. I just didn't put it all together until today. A glass that had recently been washed, some breath mints, some eye drops.
And what did they tell you?
That your wife had started drinking again.
Married to you, I don't blame her.
She kept it secret, of course. At least she tried to. How long did it take you to find her secret stash? A day? A week? On Wednesday morning before you left for Canada, you poisoned her bottle, then put it back where you found it. Later that day, Linda took a drink.
The poison pawn.
Then she put the bottle back, as you knew she would. It really was brilliant. You didn't have to hide the poison. She would drink it, then hide it herself. Natalie, call the captain.
Yes, sir.
And did you find this bottle, this hidden stash with the poison?
No, of course not. It's long gone. You had 4 days to get rid of it. But there are still traces of it in here, in her body. We're going to run every toxicology test in the book, and we're going to find it. I'm afraid you can't touch that. I'm sorry.
My wife is right here. I had her cremated 2 hours ago. As you can see, I have anticipated your every move.
Cremated?
Yes, I don't think your toxicology tests are going to do much good, but you are welcome to try.
Wait.
Stop the car.
What are you doing?
Stop
No!
the car.
Wait! Just where are you going?
His garden.
Garden?
Oleander.
It's from his garden. It's poisonous, very poisonous.
You dry the sap, you grind it into a powder. 1/4 of a gram is enough to kill an adult.
It would look like she had a heart attack.
It looked like she had a heart attack. This is how he did it.
So you were in his garden on his property?
You said you wanted evidence, hard evidence. Here it is.
Monk, 1 million people have this flower in their garden. I used to have some.
Let's let the DA decide.
Monk, I'm not going to the DA waving a shrub.
Mr. Kloster, the district attorney's office and Captain Stottlemeyer would like to exhume the body of your first wife. I've read their application. They've listed a number of similarities between the two cases. Your first wife, Tatiana Bay Kloster, was in her 30s, apparently healthy, and died from a sudden and severe cardiac event. She, too, was heavily insured. Captain Stottlemeyer and Mr. Monk have been to Pacifica. They've spoken to some of your old neighbors, and a few of them remember you had oleander plants in your garden 15 years ago. I'm convinced there's a clear and unique pattern of behavior. I am going to grant this petition. Your first wife's body will be exhumed first thing tomorrow. And let me warn you, if in fact there are traces of this poison in her body, you can expect the district attorney's office to bring 2 counts of murder.
Section 261 should be up there.
Here it is.
Hey! Over here.
You're making a big mistake.
You made the mistake, Kloster.
You should have had your first wife cremated, too.
Sorry for the delay. We know how important this is, so we wanted to make sure. There was no poison in the body. We didn't find a thing.
Impossible.
The woman died of natural causes. We're sure of it.
You're castling?
Yes, the rook and the king switch places.
They switch places.
Yes, it's the best way I know to get oneself out of trouble.
This is it. You came here that night before we exhumed your wife's body and switched headstones. That's why we didn't find any poison. So we dug up the wrong body.
Very good, Mr. Monk. You play a brilliant end game.
Right. Can I tell you something? I'm sick and tired of you talking like this, all these chess metaphors. 2 women are dead. They're not chess pieces, Patrick. They're human beings. I think they deserve better. Although, if you insist, checkmate.
It's jungle out there, disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems care? Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's jungle out there.